listening to Dangerous Grounds Network, and we're going to put a little bit of freedom all up in you.
Yeah, so we as a word from our sponsors, hey y'all, if y'all want to check out Madison Rising and see them live and in person, y'all can go to madisonrising.com and check out their touring schedule. They're starting their month-long show in Texas starting this Friday. First commercial was from Combat Flip Flops. If y'all put in the promo code Dangerous Grounds, then your first time order you get 20% off. And then of course you got Branded Warriors Inc. and Black Rose Tattoos. So if you're around the Carolinas, North, South Carolina, hell, Georgia, it don't fucking matter, man. Y'all go see Josh Conley over there and tell him Big Country sent you, and he'll definitely hook you up, man. He's one badass fucking tattoo artist and one hell of American. So yeah, man, and we got a couple of more badass companies fixing to jump on board and with some kick-ass commercials and kick-ass gear and stuff like that. With, of course, one of them's the Veteran Exchange. Y'all go through and check out them on on Facebook and on the website, man. It's a combination of all kinds of badass companies out there that does apparel line and whatnot and supports our troops, our veterans and whatnot, man, which is a badass company. Which is our guest tonight, our special host and the host of the Barracks Lawyers, Mr. Anthony. Who actually runs the Veteran Exchange. Man, tell everybody a little bit about the Veteran Exchange, man. You know, I think it's a fucking badass idea.
Well, man, basically what I did was I was sitting here looking at a lot of my friends. You know, I mean, a lot of my friends own these other veteran apparel companies, and I actually met up with a lot of them out in California a few years ago. You know, Boone was there, a few other guys were there, and a lot of them asked me, man, hey, man, when are you going to start your thing? You know, when are you going to start doing your thing? And at the time, I owned a security company, and I was doing pretty damn well for myself. Right. And I was like, well, man, I got this thing going right now, and, you know, I'm not going to recreate the wheel. I mean, you guys pretty much have the market cornered, right. You know? So it's like, man, where can I really get into fitting? So about a year ago, I actually reached out to Dan Alaric from Grunt Style, and I came to him with the idea of the Veteran Exchange. And in the business world, anytime you come to somebody, especially someone like Dan with money, and you're sitting there saying, you're pitching your idea, you're just praying they're not going to take it or just shoot you down and say that shit and then do it themselves. You know, and the one cool thing, man, I have absolutely nothing bad to say about Dan Alaric. That man is a genius, and he is one of the hardest working people I have ever met. But he also helps veterans. If you come to him with an idea, he will give you his thoughts. He will give you his insight. And he will give you his honest opinion, and you never have to worry about him or anyone on his team taking your idea and trying to run with it. They are 100% about veterans. And, you know, he told me it was a good idea, and he actually helped me refine it a little bit because I was going to start with hard stand stores. And, you know, he was like, man, I don't know if I would do that. Like, maybe just stick to online for now, get proof of concept, and then move forward, which is what I ended up doing. But, you know, I mean, it was just a really overall good experience for me. And I took my time with it. And what I did was I took all the veteran companies out there and I hubbed them, you know, basically like the Amazon or the Travelocity, whatever you want to call it, of veteran products. So we will work with any veteran-owned company. Now, that's the key, though. You've got to be veteran-owned. The only people that we work with right now that are not veteran-owned is 511 and some of our optic companies. And that's just because we want to offer products that are good for veterans, you know, that veterans want to buy at a discounted rate. That's the only reason we actually work with those companies, and we actually don't ever feature them as far as sales. Right. So we only feature veteran companies when it comes to sales. But we're working to bring every single veteran company out there to one website. That way, as a consumer, as a customer, you're not having to go to 20 different sites and buy one or two shirts at a time saying, oh, crap, bro, I know I'm going to have to pay like a crap ton in shipping between all these different sites. You know, you can actually buy all those products on our site. And if you hit up over, you know, right at $90 or above, you're not paying shipping, period.
Awesome.
So, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, you want to come to our site, you can do that. And not only that, but all of your items are shipped from the individual vendors. If you buy something from Grunt Style, from Frag Out, from Bullets and Bombshells, and let me just say real quick, the Bullets and Bombshells line does not get enough attention. And that's something that we really have to address in the veteran community. We really need to uplift and empower our female veterans. I mean, hell, they're fucking badass. Hell, I just saw the first female veteran enlisted to go to Special Forces. You know, we had she enlisted as an X-ray. We have I think 4 or 8 female Rangers now. I'm not going to get started on that. I'm just going to say they're there, which is cool. Hey, more power to you if you're wanting to try.
Hell yeah.
You know, but the Bullets and Bombshells line is really badass, and everybody that Leah has brought on with her they are impressive. They're all professional and competitive shooters. Most of them are military and law enforcement or martial arts trainers.
Right on.
So, I mean, I'm telling you, man, like when you see these fit girl models that we have and the Bullets and Bombshells have, you know, they're not hired. Those girls are actually part of the company, and they are badasses themselves. So I'm just saying, I just want to throw that out there because their line has not gotten enough love. And they actually support Tommy Lauren, you know, that you know who Tommy is.
Oh,
he goes out there and yeah.
That's my
so
future
I mean,
ex-wife.
they have their own Tommy shirts and everything else. I mean, I'm telling you, man, that girl is on it. I mean, I love her to death. Love to support her. Love to support Bullets and Bombshells. So I just got to throw that out there.
Yeah, Tommy Lauren, man, that's my future ex-wife.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man, that girl right there. There is no filter, and there is not a single fuck given. I love it.
You know, it's you know, I will say this, you know, for all the listeners out there, everybody knows Big Country calls civilians freedom fighters. If y'all are freedom fighters or whatnot, man, you know, one thing I can say is our female veterans in active duty don't get enough attention, enough respect, enough gratitude to their service. You know, we could all be sitting at the damn table. You know, we're all fucking ex-military either because of our haircuts or the tattoos we got on or the fucking gear that we're wearing. And, you know, the
beards,
female...
Don't forget the beards.
And the beards, yep. You know, we could all be sitting there and we got every single last female sitting there could be a veteran. And they get overlooked a lot, man. So, you know, if y'all are out and about and y'all are thanking the male veterans... Make sure that y'all acknowledge the females, man, because they need to have props too, because they are out there sweating and bleeding right there beside us, and you know now we got females in Rangers, Special Forces stuff, whatnot, you know, and hats off to them, you know there's some badass females out there, and you know I got much respect. You know, for them to go through and be able to pass Ranger School and take it up a notch, you know, I'm damn proud. You know, I served with some badass females myself. They wasn't Rangers, but they would get their hands fucking dirty in the damn heartbeat. You know, willing to be voluntold to do something at any moment's time, and that's one thing I do see a lot, man. Is you know they don't get enough recognition. People think that they're our girlfriends or our wives or whatever the case may be. You know, just word of advice, man. Even if you don't know they're a veteran, ask. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with asking a female if they're a veteran or something like that. So that way you can thank them for their service too, because they go through the same shit we do.
Oh no, definitely. I'm married to a female veteran. I'm married to a Marine veteran. And let me tell you, you get that girl going, shit, that girl liable to shoot me in the dick. And I'm just saying that. I'm just, you know, hell, man, that girl's a badass. So anyone that knows me and met her, and you're gonna meet her soon enough. I mean, I'm just saying, you'll see. You don't want to piss that girl off.
So
you know what I mean? At any given time, she's got a firearm or a knife or two on her. I mean, she will fucking cut your ass.
So did you wear the crayon costume for Halloween yesterday?
Bro, I ain't that brave. I ain't that brave. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not. That woman is currently carrying our third child, and if I would have worn a crayon costume, I guarantee I would have left with something less than I would have came with, and I kind of like that. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to lose that.
Right.
So,
Smashly,
I'm just saying.
Smashly, the host of Sucker Punched. She's a freedom fighter. She's married to a Marine vet, and she posted up. She was gonna actually buy it. I mean, of course, he didn't need his dress uniform because he already had it. But there was a crayon outfit. And she's like, "I'm so gonna get this. I hope he eats my So
That's good.
one of the shirts that we currently my t-shirt guy over here is actually looking at making. He's former Marine too, and I told him, I said, all right, Ant, please don't get mad at me whenever I tell you about this shirt idea, because of no disrespect, just no disrespect, but Army, if it was Chili Mac, I don't know about you, but if it was Chili Mac, my ass was on it. Just like everybody else was. So
You gotta have to do with the jalapeno, man. You gotta throw that in there.
yeah. So I was asking Andy, I was like, I want to do a shirt, and he's in the process of doing the design now. I was like, it's Army versus Marines, an MRE package. One says Chili Mac with Army underneath it, and the other one says crayons with Marines underneath it. So we got Chili Mac versus crayons.
Bro, just give a shout out to Ant real quick too, man. I got to correct you on something. And I've made this mistake before. Do not ever do it. Do not ever do it. Do not ever call a Marine a former Marine. There is no fucking such thing. There is no such thing.
So
Being
true.
married to one, I know that. I know that. See, as soldiers, we don't mind. You can call us a former soldier. I don't give a shit.
Right.
You call a Marine a former Marine, brother, they will fucking shank you. I'm just trying to help you, bro.
Right.
Don't do that. Don't
Got
call
you.
them former Marine. They hate that shit.
No
Like you do that,
took
you want to piss them off.
No took and heated. That's for damn sure.
You can make
But-
crayon jokes all day. Do not call them a former Marine or a soldier. They hate that shit.
Hey, he actually did laugh about the idea. He goes, "Yeah, that's actually kind of funny. Can I put the crayons first instead of the chili mac?" I was like, "Sure, you go ahead and put the crayons first. We'll do that. That's fine." Yeah, I thought he.
Whenever you guys get your shirt design done, go ahead and send it our way, and we'll throw your design on it. We'll throw our logo on the sleeve on it, and we'll sell it for you. We'll push it. Tell you that. We'll do that. I'll make you that promise.
Yeah, there you go. Well, tomorrow should be tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be Thursday. My guy got a little backed up. Somebody decided to change an order up in the middle of a fucking order, and with him being a Marine, you know how that fucking went over. And he's like, "You sons of bitches, I wanted to fuck them so bad." Anyway, we got our female shirt fixing to come out. The first female shirt we done, it's just teal, Sergeant rank on the front, and because that's part of BWI's logo. And then our new men's shirt, it's got a picture of Mount Rushmore on the front, and up top it says, "When you need a rock to lean on, rock steady." So we got that coming along, and of course we got BWI sponsors up on there: Madison Rising, DGN, of course, Black Rose Tattoo, and the Magic Vape Shop down here in Greenville. Yeah, man. We actually got a few damn good ideas that we do a lot of research and stuff like that too, man. Because we don't want to copy somebody else's idea or whatnot. Like,
Yeah.
one of our guys actually had the thought of the George Washington putting George Washington on the front of it and doing the Godfather, and I was like, "No, you can't do that." He's like, "Oh, why not?" And I was like, "Grunt Style's already done that." I was like, "But it's not the Godfather; it's the Fourth."
with that too, I'm going to tell you this straight up, man, because we're actually working on our own line right now for the Veteran Exchange.
Right.
So even though we're hubbing and we're selling everybody else's stuff, and we love pushing their products because so much of what we push does go to the charities that they support. So that is one thing that I do love about the concept of the Veteran Exchange is you're not only supporting us, you're supporting every single one of our vendors and every single one of the charities that they support.
Right.
So just because you buy it from us doesn't mean that they're not making money off of it, and doesn't mean that some of that money isn't going to their charitable organizations.
Right.
But don't ever think that you're always biting, because everyone has done it. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't straight bite something like Grunt Style. They have a great shirt. It's one of my favorites. It's the fuck your gun free zone. Don't go and just throw that on a t-shirt and think that you're not biting Grunt Style, because you definitely are. But if you put a picture of George Washington or Benjamin Franklin or someone else, and you put something else other than what they have over it,
Right.
you're not really biting them, because plenty of other companies do it. Just don't use their exact narrative.
Oh, yeah.
Use something else. You know what I mean? And that's not really biting. That's if you find something funny, then hell, what? There's no